Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's live stream broadcast of Varsity Lacrosse. It'll be Braintree and Silver Lake. Mike Wassel bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as Braintree coming in off of a disappointing effort against Needham in a game yesterday. And here on the opening draw, Braintree will give up possession here to begin on the opening face-off as we're 10 seconds in, and possession in favor of Silver Lake. So Braintree 1-1 on the season, facing the Lakers. Wamps and the Lakers here at Alumni Stadium. And Braintree's first task will be to score a goal here today. But right now, main thing is to play some solid defense. Pass in front, the shot, and that one finds its way in. As the opening score comes just 45 seconds into the first quarter. It's another face-off here at midfield with the opening goal scored by the visitors. Braintree now trying to battle for possession and cannot secure it. And moved into the offensive side of the field. Some substitutions. So 10.5 remaining here in the opening quarter, a 1-0 lead, and now a 2-0 advantage on a shot just underneath the crossbar. So 2 face-off wins, 2 goals early in the game. I don't know how accurate the Max Prep site is, but if it is accurate, number 18 would be Condon scoring the goal. Braintree controls the face-off, and now will have their first offensive touches with 10:15 remaining here in the opening quarter. Down a pair. Long way to go in this game, but Braintree already in a hole, 2-0. Moving it into a shooting space now and getting tripped up, and a penalty coming. Both referees throwing the flag as Braintree still fighting to get a shot off, and the play is tied up, and Braintree will go a man up. Pretty easy call.
Two quick ones, huh?
So it'll be Henley going to the box. And Braintree will be a player up. And we'll see if Braintree can capitalize on the man advantage. See what Braintree has in mind. They had a couple of man-up situations yesterday, weren't able to score against Needham, but hoping to do so here. A lot of movement, but nothing really towards the net yet. Tabaku thought about it, passes it back. It was mishandled for a moment. And Braintree ducks it back. Savitolo around to Tabaku and wrapping around the net as Braintree works it quickly. Here comes the shot and a save made. Braintree still with possession. 8:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Braintree down a pair. We're going to cut it in half here with the power play strike. Back to even strength. So Braintree not able to capitalize, but they still have possession. Payson setting things up here for Braintree as he will deliver a shot, and he just missed. Trying to find the far corner, and just missed off the far post as Braintree maintains possession. Long time with the ball, and another shot that goes high and wide. Braintree controls the rebound, and then it was knocked off the stick of Tabaku, sent back to the goalie, who makes a pass to his defense, and the Lakers will move it out. Braintree backing off a bit as it's worked over midfield easily. Dangerous pass that time, but Braintree was not able to intercept it. And now the speed being utilized. 7.5 remaining in the opening quarter. 2-0 game in favor of the visitors. Braintree hoping to get back in the win column here today, but another slow start out of the gates as the shot taken and the shot goes wide. Just over 7 minutes left, and the Lakers with the ball. Shot taken and a save made as both goalies have now made a stop. As both sides playing for that ground ball, and it's Silver Lake getting it, and that's an illegal screen. That's going to be a Braintree possession. As Braintree forced towards the sideline, and they get the timeout right before possession. No, looks like they did not. So Braintree could not get the timeout before the player went out of bounds, and it will be a Braintree turnover. It was 6:30 to go in the opening quarter. Braintree down a pair. So a long way to go here in the first half, but Braintree finds themselves down by 2. A couple of early goals in the first 2 minutes, as Braintree was able to knock it away with a good stick of Cody. Worked around the perimeter by Kelleher as the ball is down on the turf, and Braintree's able to scoop it up but lost it. Play drop back, and now attacking right at the side of the goal. The pass does not connect, and it goes towards the sideline and out of bounds, where Braintree will take back over with 5:42 left here in quarter one. Braintree down a pair, but they've played much better defense, gotten some offensive chances, weren't able to score on the man-up situation. That's Braintree with a long pass up the field, and it will be controlled by the stick of Deary. As Deary now going 1-on-2, gets a screen, and returns the favor on a quick pass to Norton. Braintree now with the pass in front, and the pass didn't connect because Braintree had a couple of players right in front of the goal, just couldn't handle the play. .450 remaining. As Braintree now with the pass in front, just missed as Norton was open, and Braintree with a heavy hit there right out in front of the cage as the player is warded towards the sideline and spins back to his goalie. As the long pass up the field does work, and Braintree comes in with some contact. Both sides taking a little physical play as that one is shot well high. And Braintree was first to it, so it'll be a Braintree possession. So Wamps get the ball back with 4:28 to go in the quarter. Long pass, and that hit a Silver Lake stick. That'll be Braintree ball. Fortunate there. As Cody will move the offense. Sent to the far side for Deary. This will be Braintree's third home game already of the early season as the shot deflects wide. And all Braintree there on possession. That's Pacillo. Pacillo's pass is deflected out of bounds. And Braintree will get the ball back.
40, Cody! 40, Cody!
Play starting up top. As Cody slips, able to spin past the defender. A couple of nice moves. Had it knocked away as the ball continued to be battled for, and Cody loses possession as that one was knocked out of his stick. Worked up the field, a chance to strike quickly, and the shot goes wide. With 3:05 to go. A lot of action here in this first quarter. 2 goals so far, both by Silver Lake. Right at the side of the crease, the shot taken, and it does get past the Braintree goalie, Gaffney. Able to squeeze it in. So Braintree now down by 3 here in the first quarter. With 2:49 left. And if you're watching our live stream broadcast, this is Braintree and Silver Lake here for varsity lacrosse. Braintree 1-1 on the season. Still looking for a goal here. Braintree hasn't scored now in 5 quarters. And a Braintree player injured right down on the sideline. As we will take a break in the action in a 3-0 game. Back here at Alumni Stadium, the injured player walking off with the assistance of a couple teammates as Payson having some medical attention right now from Braintree trainer Kara Hines. With 2:25 to go in the first quarter, Braintree down 3-0. He's favoring the knee there, right knee. As play continues, never like to see injuries, and certainly not when you think of any sort of knee injury. It's one of the hardest ones to battle from. Ball is mishandled in front of the Braintree goal as it's battled for a 3-on-2 for the Lakers, as Braintree is able to scoop up the loose ball with 90 seconds left here in the opening quarter, trying to create something here late. Moved up by Deary. As Braintree works the offense. Tabaku waiting for some reinforcements. Gets the screen. Not much going towards the net yet for the Braintree attack. We're going to get one here late. Try and make it a 3-1 game before the end of this first quarter. As they continue to work it around the perimeter. Nice little spin move from Tabaku. Opened up a little bit of a shooting space, but couldn't release the shot. And Braintree with another turnover. That's been a problem here the last couple games, as the Silver Lake player going down, and both sides going for the body, and a flag is going to be thrown. And a slashing penalty going on Silver Lake. With 40 seconds left here in the first quarter, Braintree will go up a player. Not a good penalty there late, but with a 3-0 lead, a little bit of wiggle room to work with for Silver Lake, but that gives Braintree an opportunity here to cash in right before the end of this first quarter. Final half minute. Braintree down 3-0. We're going to work one here late. Quick movement. Braintree with lots and lots of passes. Now the shot. Oh, what a goal! Nice release from Civitolo. The over-the-shoulder release. A pretty strike, making it a 3-1 game as Braintree cashes in on the slash. One of the better goals you'll see in a high school game. Braintree hadn't scored one in over a game, and it's a good one to get, but we'll see if that carries some momentum as this game moves on. So a 3-1 game now as Braintree cashes in, winning the draw. A chance here for another one. Cody has to go quick, and Braintree's not really going to have time for a shot. Here's Cody's going to release, and he misses wide of the net, and that'll do it here for the opening quarter. So after 12 minutes of play here at Alumni Stadium, a 3-1 game, Braintree down by 2. A late goal for Braintree, scored by Civitolo, and Braintree on the board, down 3-1 after 1. We'll be back for second quarter action on our live stream broadcast of Braintree Varsity Lacrosse here against Silver Lake. We'll be right back.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing, it's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Hello and welcome back to Alumni Stadium, start of the second quarter in a 2-goal game, 3-1 in favor of Silver Lake here at Braintree High School, and the Wamps getting one in the final half minute on a man advantage as Silver Lake wins the draw, and they look to attack quickly, but deciding against it. So a couple substitutions on the offensive side of the field for the Lakers. Interesting non-league match between these two teams. And that is really what you're going to see moving forward here in Massachusetts with the new playoff system. Teams playing different schools, trying to bolster their record or their roster and schedules. Playing against some of the better teams. It's a weighted system, and how things shake out really do factor in. Even a loss against a good team is a better loss sometimes than a win against a weaker team. As the ball is moved towards goal, sent to the side, and a strike as Braintree leaving the near side of that post. Gaffney, who played really well yesterday, even giving up as many goals as he did against Needham, made a lot of stops. That was probably one that he'd like to have back. He left a little bit of room on the near post. A couple strikes for number 3, Kenny. And with 10:57 to go here in the first half, Braintree now find themselves down by 3 again. Clean win off the face-off. And not a good pass. And it's back behind the goal. They go as the pass is high. Behind the net. Past the side of the goal, and that one off the outside of the cage. So Braintree with possession. Right now on the stick of the goalie, Gaffney. As Gaffney looks for the long pass and couldn't connect it, but now it's worked up the field. Here's a chance for a shot. And Civitolo with number 2 here today. So prepare for the junior. And Braintree right back to within 2 at 4-2. Another nice goal. Off the draw, it is going to be Braintree to win it cleanly. Civitolo had it knocked away from behind as he battles for it 1-on-3, and it's knocked away by Silver Lake as they work it over the midfield mark. As the pass goes to, right now, their top goal scorer here today, Kenny, as he hands it back, and they work it back behind the goal. 10 minutes left here in the second quarter. Braintree in a 4-2 game, down by a pair. Nice save made. And Braintree getting some timely stops now. And just fires this one down the field. That's a tough pass as it takes a hop off the turf field and goes out of bounds, and it will be Braintree ball. A couple of dangerous passes that Braintree have taken, trying to get the ball up the field. Now back at the side of the goal, and a shot from a tough angle goes wide as Braintree will be first to the ball. They will keep possession with 9:20. In a 4-2 game, Braintree with the goal here could get as close as they've been in a while, get within a goal. Pretty good first half by both sides. As again, the player gets upended. This time, no tripping call. And Silver Lake very quickly with speed up the field. Dishing it back, a shot and a goal. Quick work up the field, and it's knocked in by Nugent. As Cody coming onto the field to take the draw. Braintree back down by 3 again. They haven't been able to get any closer than 2. Big collision as Braintree escapes with possession. Big hit by both sides. Some good body contact. As Braintree trying to knock it away from behind. And now Silver Lake with possession. Back behind the cage they go with it, with 8.5 remaining. 5-2 lead. They work it around quickly, right out in front of the net, and that one hit the post as the carom goes into a Braintree stick.
Had to go to the top.
Don't look down there. Oh, really? Oh, I don't know.
At the side of the goal, as they work it up high again. Braintree got some luck with the posts on the original opportunity, and this time Braintree will be first to it, so they will get the ball. So it remains 5-2 with 7:49 left. As it's walked up the field by the Braintree goalie Gaffney. A dangerous pass, and they could not collect it cleanly. It's been a problem the last couple games for Braintree. They just haven't been able to move the ball up the field cleanly. And they've had a lot of long passes from their goalie, Gaffney, and obviously it can work, but it's a lot riskier than trying to make a couple passes to your defense. Maybe find somebody around the midfield mark instead of trying to send it down to the 20-30 yard line, the other side of the field. It's a long pass. And a huge hit, as that'll be unnecessary roughness on Braintree. So Braintree will be a player down. Looked like the player was kind of slipping a little bit before the hit, which made it look a lot worse than it was, but nonetheless, that's definitely a penalty on Braintree.
Hold on! Hey, what are you doing?
7:07 left on the clock. Five-2 game. Lead for Silver Lake, and they have the ball and up a player. A couple of quick passes right at the side of the goal, and a nice shot fake, and then able to release and score. Nice goal scored there. Obviously, as a goalie, you're always going to bite for that initial shot, and that's what happened. Froze the goalie, a lot of room up high, and that's where he went with it. As Nugent gets his second of the half, as Braintree gets possession, and they wanted a timeout, didn't get it, and now the ball is loose on the field, and then it goes out of bounds. As the player lost the stick. Moved over midfield with 6.5 remaining in the opening half. A lot of quick passing. This is now back behind the goal. Nobody there for Braintree. Play is locked in on the penalty, so even with the last goal, the player does not come out of the box. Side of the goal, low shot, and somehow he gets it to go. As it rattles in. Bad angle shot, and another goal on the board. A second goal for Condon. And Braintree now down by their largest deficit of the half, 5, with 6:04 left. So Braintree winning the draw. And now working it around the net. Five 35 left here in the first half. Braintree down by 5 goals. It's 7-2. Pachillo taking some contact and then throws it away. But really a poor possession for Braintree. And a timeout will be taken by Silver Lake with possession with 5:23 left in the first half, 7-2 lead. And we'll take a break in the action. We'll be right back. Back here at Alumni Stadium after the timeout. Braintree still a player down. And down now by 5 goals, 7-2. As the penalty has ended and Braintree gets the ball. This ball is over the midfield mark, scooped up initially by Braintree, as now it is controlled and then knocked away from behind as the ball is up high, and finally Braintree collects the loose ball as Pachillo with the pass in front, an opportunity and somehow shot wide from just outside the crease. Tabaku behind the goal. A lot of contact being taken by Braintree, and they are first to the ball. They will get the possession.
It's the admitted students. They like what you guys have already done. So
Really need a goal here if you're Braintree. Down by 5. Trying to close the gap. This ball was knocked away initially. Still battling for it. And both sides scraping away for possession. Quick shot and another release high. Braintree getting shots, but got to hit the net now. And just carelessly lost out of bounds. Pass going to midfield, and both sides looking for the loose ball. As Silver Lake again comes away with possession, and that's a bad pass.
That might have been a little high. Hey. Get it. Get it. Yeah, I know. I know what happened. Put about 9 feet over his head. Oh!
And the goalie giving it away, as now left empty of the cage. It goes to the far side. .305 left here in the half, and Braintree still down by 5. Trying to get one here. As Pachillo looks for a shot and couldn't get a clean one off. And now Braintree needs to start releasing shots quicker. Can't look for a perfect shot, so we're going to start taking them. Here comes Tabaku. He sends it back. This is Braintree's only goal scorer right now, Civitolo. He has both goals. And that pass is intercepted. It's a nice steal. Yeah, that's a bad pass in front of their own goal, but it worked out okay. As both sides make substitutions on the move as they work it in front of the goal and shot wide on the empty cage. Both sides have missed one from in close. Final 2 minutes here of the opening half, and a collision as Gaffney was able to jar the ball free. But again, Braintree cannot get the ball. Shot taken and a release and a goal. Another goal for Condon. And that'll be his 3rd of the game.
I don't care. It looked awesome. I think they did.
Yo, you guys see when you start cutting, you start scoring, right?
The face-off with 1:45 left in the half. Braintree right now with 3 players in there to help out. And a Braintree push will give away possession. Movement back behind the goal. Eight to 2 the score, largest lead of the game, as that one just got past the Braintree stick. Side of the goal now, and the shot is released wide. Final minute. As the shot is wide, but Silver Lake is first to it. Back behind the goal. They're in the final 45. And the pass does not connect. Braintree will try and get to it and hope the ball goes out of bounds, which it does just roll out. That was dangerous to let that one go, but it did work out okay. With a half minute left, Braintree with a long pass, and that one's thrown away. I don't know who they were trying to make that pass to. As the shot released and a save made by Gaffney from almost 30 yards out. 15 seconds left. Braintree with possession. Chance for one last opportunity on goal. Going to start moving the ball, though, if they want to have something happen. Nice pass that time by Gaffney here in the final 5 seconds. And the pass is way too high, and that goes out of bounds with 1.6. That'll do it here in the first half. Silver Lake will have it, but they're just going to hold on to it in their own end. And that'll do it here for the first half. So Braintree, after a slow start, gets a couple in the half, but down by 6 after 24 minutes of action, 2 quarters of play, 8-2 the score. And Braintree will try and make some adjustments here at halftime, in danger of dropping to 1-2 on the season, as they're down by 6 here at halftime. We'll be back for third quarter action here on our live stream broadcast of Braintree Lacrosse against Silver Lake. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Alumni Stadium, start of the third quarter here in the second half. Getting ready to begin action here on BCAM TV. And an illegal procedure here off of the opening face-off as Braintree gives away possession. 8-2 the score with 15 seconds into this third quarter. Side of the goal now for Silver Lake, who's really taken it to Braintree here in this game. Wamps have had possession, but just haven't made good enough passes throughout, as that one's dangerous down on the turf as Braintree smacks away trying to get possession, as the pass is mishandled. side of the goal, and a big hit. And it's going to be a crease on Silver Lake. Braintree with substitutions on offense. Nice pass over midfield. And a big hit right in front of the goal. And it goes harmlessly to the goalie as it's moved up the field. As that one is kept out. With 10-15 left here in this third quarter. Bad pass by Braintree, but a push going on the Wamps, which will give possession back. And a half left here in the third quarter, and that one pinballs all the way back towards the other side of the field. And Braintree couldn't get the ball cleanly on either side. Right now, able to slow down play and keep possession.
Get in!
Three players in there on the sideline as the ball is free. Fighting for possession will be Dionisio. Pass in front and not able to connect the pass. As it's still loose, and now Braintree is knocked down. Eight and a half left here in the third quarter. 8-2 game. Silver Lake with one so far here in the third quarter. Pass and a save is made. Kick stop. Silver Lake again getting possession. Braintree right now getting the saves from their goalie, but not able to work it up the field. As the ball goes out of bounds. And the turnover by Braintree. Pass to nobody in particular, as Silver Lake runs into their own players. And then Braintree just hands it away. As it's worked back behind the goal. 7.5 left here in this third quarter. 8-2 game. Pass is high and either side. Very crisp with the passing. As Braintree works it over midfield. Now at the side of the goal, and the pass did not connect. Had a player right in front with Powers. .45 remaining here in this third quarter. Braintree trying to scoop up possession. Whistle against Silver Lake. Braintree cannot control the pass. It's loose on the ground. Fighting for it was Burke. And it's moved up over midfield. A chance here for a rush up the field. Pass in front, and a goal right at the side of the crease. Player fortunate not to land in the crease, which would have taken away the strike. With 6:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Now a 9-2 game. Another face-off win. Under 6 minutes left here in the third quarter in a 7-goal game. Largest deficit here today. Both of the Braintree goals scored by Civitolo here today, and another one scored with a flag thrown in right afterwards. So 5:27 left now here in the third. And a legal hit on Braintree after the goal, which will put Brooks in the box, as the lead has really opened up. It was just a 5-goal game at halftime. Now all of a sudden it's an 8-goal game. And Braintree in danger of letting things slip away again for the second straight day. And a player is tripped up. So 5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I was gonna wear my raincoat so I could have the sweatsuit sandwich.
And it's sent up high.
Gotta get some sun over.
Wind. You gotta stay out of the wind, okay?
Tabaku now right in front looking for a strike, and that one is right on the goal line and stays out. Another opportunity at the other end, and at the side of the goal it stays off the outside. On a quick release with 4:15 left, still moving on the offense, as the Lakers lead by 8 here over Braintree at home. Ball jarred free by the check of Murphy. And the ball is going to remain inbounds with no Braintree players within 10 yards. Shot taken, and it's wide. Working it quickly around the perimeter again. Shot and a goal. Another strike. As Kenny finds the back of the net. With 3:11 left here in the third quarter, Braintree has allowed Silver Lake to really open this one up in this third quarter.
Well done, Eddie. Good job, Eddie.
2:45 left in the third quarter, and again, possession with Silver Lake. Ball was free for a moment. Right back behind the goal. Work it up top. Couple spin moves, looking for a release. And the ball pops free. Back behind the goal now. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Another shot, and it's going wide. And Braintree running first to it as Gaffney runs after that ball. As over midfield, on the stick now of Cody. As he passes it up the field, shot goes wide. And now the possession goes back the other way. Nine-goal game, 11-2. With 1:15 left in this third quarter. As the pass goes over midfield. And a chance here for another strike before the end of this third. Open spot, and another goal right at the side of the cage. Another face-off with 45 seconds left. Illegal formation on Silver Lake gives Braintree possession here, potentially for the final opportunity of this third quarter. And the shot going wide as Braintree gets the ball back. So Braintree will have an opportunity here to get one. Haven't scored yet in this third quarter. Just 2 goals on the board, down by 10 now. It's 12-2. As Civitolo's shot is deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Just 19 seconds left in this third quarter, as Braintree with an errant pass and another turnover. Ten seconds left. As it's moved over midfield. 5 seconds left as Braintree knocks it free. And And that'll do it here in the third quarter. So Braintree not able to get one in this third, and they've allowed now Silver Lake to take a commanding lead as we head to the fourth and final quarter. A 12-2 advantage for Silver Lake over Braintree. We'll be back for fourth quarter action after this. Welcome back to Alumni Stadium. Start of the fourth quarter. Final 12 minutes of play.
Nice job.
Oh, that is a shot. Oh my God.
So Braintree down by 10 heading into the quarter. Braintree gets the ball back, working it up over midfield. Looking for one here on a quick pass, and going barreling down and into the crease is Dionisio. So it's a 10-goal game. Played a minute here into this fourth quarter, and neither side has scored. So Braintree, after a win to start the season at home against Pembroke, 4-2. Lost 16-0 yesterday to Needham, and down by 10 here today. Nice pass as Civitolo loses the possession. Quick pass, just eludes the stick. As Braintree again works it up high, looking for a one-on-one matchup. Going right towards the goal, and a tough pass to handle. As the ball is worked back to midfield, as the Lakers take it away and then give it away. As Braintree with a quick pass, and they move it up the field. Got to start looking for some shots. As the pass attempt, the shot, and a save is made on the release from Tabaku. 9.5 remaining in the game. Braintree down 12-2. Back behind the goal, the pass in front, and it hit a stick. Didn't go cleanly on that pass. Shot released, up and over. This ball's worked back up top with 8:40 to go in the game. Braintree down by 10. As this one catches iron, as a late look there for Gaffney, as it flung back towards the sidelines. .20 remaining as Braintree moves it over midfield. that is contact to the helmet. That'll be a penalty. And Braintree looking for the shot, which goes wide. So 7:57 left. Braintree will have it. Back behind the goal. Back behind the net, Braintree works it. And the shot is stopped. That was low on the goalie who made a save. As this one is thrown back towards the midfield mark.
Chris, pick it up.
As Braintree guilty of the infraction. There was 7:25 left. Worked around the outside as Braintree still a player up. Should have an advantage here. Gonna double somebody. Opportunity here now for a release, and they score in front.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys. That's all you can do. Nothing more. You just hold the ball. Great job.
6:48 left, and a face-off at the midfield mark in a 13-2 game. Ready to resume play. Braintree with possession. Back up top for Cody. Braintree working it behind the net now, back up top. Braintree hasn't scored since the second quarter. Nice pass in front, and a big save is made. Braintree keeps possession. Braintree with some pretty good passing here on this possession. Five and a half remaining in the game. As it pops free, and Civitolo again denied in front. As Braintree denied twice on the possession. As the shot taken, goes wide. Pass up top. Braintree making a couple substitutions there on the fly. Lakers have led all the way here in this one. Braintree was at one point keeping it within 2 at 4-2 and 5-3, but we're at 3-1 and 4-2. Braintree still without a third goal. Trying to think back all the way to that first half. Been a lot of goals since then. As that pass doesn't connect, and it'll go out of bounds here on the near side, where Braintree will take over with 3:58. Tabaku's pass to the sideline, and another Braintree turnover. Work towards midfield with 3.5 remaining in the game. Good battle by both sides here, as Braintree trying to scrape away at the ball. And a couple of players going down to the ground, and a hold going against Braintree. Final 3 minutes of the game, and Braintree down 13-2. Another call going against Silver Lake, as Braintree with possession. And a giveaway. So the game nearing an end, and Braintree on their way to a second straight loss in as many days. Sent back to the Braintree goalie as Gaffney spins by and going all the way up the field, all the way over midfield, still with it, and loses possession. To 10 left, as Braintree was offside on the last opportunity. No real reason to make passes there in front, as there's just a couple minutes left. Haven't really seen Silver Lake drain any clock much. As Tabaku brings it on to the Braintree side of the offensive field. Still looking for their first goal of the second half. And both goals by Civitolo, but haven't been able to find anything here in this second half, as that pass doesn't connect. Up the field they go with it, and time to drain some clock here with 1:10 left in the game. As the pass goes out of bounds. Braintree gets a gift. Tough pass to collect, but Braintree fortunate. Their defense was ready for the overpass right on the sideline. Scooped up by Braintree, and right in front of the goal, as that one deflected, and it's going to be a violation. Final 40 seconds of the game with Braintree down 13-2. And now just waiting for the final buzzer. The only thing that will change here will potentially be the score. This game's obviously already been decided. This ball is free. Back behind the goal here in the final 10 seconds as Silver Lake just straining the final seconds off the clock. And that'll do it here in the game. Nobody going to challenge. That'll do it as the final horn sounds. And Silver Lake with a convincing win here today over Braintree at home. 13-2 the final score. Again, both of the Braintree goals scored by Civitolo and a handful of players for Silver Lake with multiple goals in this one. And Braintree with their second straight loss here at home. As that'll conclude our live stream broadcast. Thank you for watching here on BCAM TV. On behalf of our camera person here today, Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.